I go inside and I walk in and I look around. I don't know where the fuck I am. The people, there are 2 receptionists there. They were like, oh fuck, oh fuck. All right. And then I come in there and I'm like, okay, do you guys have a bathroom? And they're like, sir, you know, are you a resident here? And I'm like, no, I'm waiting to see somebody. She's like, oh, okay, yeah, no, it's down there. It's over there. And so go over the bathroom, go over there. And I'm like, okay, sure. And so I use the bathroom, everything's fine. I walk outside because I want them to see me. Within 30 seconds of me walking outside, the employee is, he f***ing locks the door behind me. They're like, all right, quick, he got out.
Hello, internet. So, because you guys loved my Wendigoon videos so much, I thought I would do a little bit more of a controversial creator today, and that is going to be Asmongold. Now, a quick disclaimer, I actually really do like Asmongold, and here's why. He has a chat that will both agree with him and fight him on pretty much every opinion he has. Asmongold's chat in a lot of ways is the exact opposite of an echo chamber. And honestly, it's really similar to my Discord. I have a political compass channel, and it is like a 65-35 for either being center right or center left. I actually don't have anyone who's too crazy out there. Now, of course, people post their meme results or whatever, but that is what I really like to see, not according to Reddit though. But anyway, already starting this video out a little controversial, I know. It becomes a little difficult to like people who are as popular as he is and does the content that he does without getting a good mix. But I mean, the Kamala Harris and Trump debate, he did a poll at the end and it was like pretty much 50-50. And of course in the like JD Vance debate, it was 90-10 I think for Vance. But even people like Pirate Software have a favorable opinion of him. Like I said, I like entertainers pretty much at the end of the day above all. And him and especially his chat are quite entertaining to watch. But anyway, before we begin, like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Truly Based Discord, and I'm gonna link my subreddit down in the description also from now on. And if you like my channel and like what I do here, please consider donating me a coffee on either my Patreon or YouTube membership, and I will shout your name at the end of every single video till the end of time. Now on to the posts. Now, if you didn't think Reddit was bad enough, we are going to one of these cesspools of Reddit itself. Fucking r/Hassan Piker. And I've actually never been here. 150k comrades and 109 Marxist chads. Holy shit, dude. Hassan Piker is the fucking CEO of Kool-Aid. Saved clips of Asmongold being a racist, demonetizing piece of shit in case they are deleted. But unlike Asmongold, I'm not gonna apologize for saying it. The culture in the Middle East is very barbaric and very primitive in a lot of ways. If we had to make a cultural tier list, the West would certainly be above the Middle East every single time, period. We're talking LeBron James versus Ricky Berwick. But memes aside, before we continue, I actually do feel bad for a lot of the people that do live in that region. And I do think that most of the time, a lot of great and innocent people just find themselves in the wrong environment and are practically forced to have a lot of immoral ideas. So no, I don't hate Muslims or Arabs, as I look at everybody individually, but like I said, I do notice a pattern. Their governments have perpetuated such an awful system, and it doesn't seem like it's gonna change anytime soon, unfortunately. But I wish them the best, inshallah, brother. And the most ironic part about them calling Asmongold racist is if I asked, like, pretty much any Hassan Piker gooner what their thoughts are about Jewish people, I am sure I would get some pretty racy answers, let's just say. Every day he gets more right wing. And what's funny is, if you actually watch Asmongold, which I know none of these people do, I would consider him actually a little bit more left wing than anything. He is a professional fence sitter, but when it comes to like, actual policy, I would say he's pretty left-wing, to be honest. This is absolutely insane, OMFG. These people are not like us. Inferior culture, immoral culture. This is racism 101, like holy fucking shit. Nah, bro, this is observation 101, let's be honest. Asmongold, peak culture, ignore the cockroaches, garbage food, no water, bleeding gums, anti-woke games, terminally online, no humanity or empathy. Yes, please draw more demonetization cultural axis. What a brain dead take. Now, this is such a stupid fucking argument. You can't criticize how one person who is quite extreme lives and say that this is the culture that they represent. Now, Based, isn't that what you're doing? Nah, bro, I don't follow a book whose main character's second wife is 6 years old. Sorry. We are not the same. Asmongold's culture is living under cockroaches, mold, and misogyny. I have a feeling he would be in opposition to preemptively killing him for having Al-Qaeda primitive culture. What the fuck is this? He's making an excellent case for the inferiority of American culture. See, I don't really understand this case either because he doesn't overspend. In fact, he doesn't flaunt his wealth in any way whatsoever. All he does is make his money and keeps to himself. And yeah, you may not like his opinions, but he doesn't try to stop you from having your opinions, which is something that absolutely can't be said for things like Sharia law. Isn't this the guy that gets mad about gay people in video games? Yeah, no, like none of these people watch his content and they never will, so they're just gonna believe whatever they want to believe. Shooting illegals is based, Asmongold. I remember watching this video, I actually really liked it. TLDR, Asmongold agrees with everything the politician said, including that some cultures don't mix part. He also calls not shooting them a privileged opinion. I don't understand why this is such a controversial opinion. No shit that some cultures just don't mix. If one culture believes it's okay to marry off 13-year-olds and another one doesn't, one side is gonna have to fold. Assimilation is necessary regardless of where you go. But at the very least, you have to pretend to so you don't get arrested or something. And I agree with this too, because you don't know who's coming into your country. They could be a terrorist, and because you decided, oh, it's more morally right to let them in, and they go fucking kill a bunch of people. Well, I guess as long as it isn't you, it's all good, right? Get the fuck out of here. The quintessential conservative NEET who laughed at cops beating up student protesters is also a racist piece of shit. I'm shocked. Hasn't Hassan literally streamed laughing at fucking cops randomly dying to people who were obviously bad? No abuse of power or anything, just them getting shot out of nowhere? Get the fuck out of here, man. Asmongold's latest politics arc really is a major loss for the culture. Loss for the culture, alright, comrades and Marxist chads. As a former trade worker, I can't tell you how many normies listen to this man. His reach is huge. I genuinely don't think he started all this with bad intentions, but this right-wing racist turn he's taking is going to further indoctrinate thousands. Holy shit, this guy is saying this on the r/Hassan Piker subreddit. We have lost any and all self-awareness. The incel Gamergate crowd has been growing in Asmon's subreddit for years. It's a shame all these insecure men found comfort in that dirty gremlin. Also, Asmongold shits on incels all the time. What the fuck are you talking about? He is not their friend. Imagine thinking that Asmon, who hasn't showered in years and lives in filth, is the superior race. Did he say this? I don't think he has ever said this before. Here's a plot twist, Asmongold pushing back against racism. What a plot twist, 2.2k upvotes. Oh, and we're back on YouTube drama again, by the way. I am saving r/Hassan Piker for another day. But anyway, on to the comments. Gotta be honest, this made me laugh pretty hard. What is it? Ain't no way broke making a comment of racism after what just happened. Wouldn't that make me an expert? See, this is why I fucking love him. Holy shit. You gotta respect the realism, especially compared to like Hassan Piker, who's a fucking what is it, a wine socialist? What's the word? The multimillionaire socialists always make me laugh. The mold toxicity is starting to clear, I see. Asmongold apologized on his channel, then immediately backtracked on his Reddit community. The vibes and feel of the stream recently has been a lot more tense, and a lot of that is my fault. If you think that means my first stream back is going to be playing Dustborn and promoting Sweet Baby, I think you'll be very disappointed. I'm not changing anything other than trying to be more positive and less mean-spirited. And yeah, he definitely could have phrased that rambling that we talked about in the beginning better, but I mean, dude, he talks like 10 hours a day, every single day. You're not always going to say what you actually think or believe correctly every single time. Especially not in a, what is it, like a 1-minute clip? Don't worry, I'll react to a DEI equals DIE gaming video first day back on the stream. How does this have anything to do with the controversy though? It wasn't about DEI or anything. It was about the Palestine-Israel conflict. Don't worry, I'll steal the content of someone who actually creates the thing you enjoy first thing when I come back. For real, React streamers are a fucking scourge. It's kind of fucked up that Asmongold and Hassan can just upload a reaction to full video and get all ad revenue. And if the original reactor strikes them, then they are the bad guys somehow, not the person who stole the entire video. I know there are a lot of lazy people, especially in shorts. Holy shit, it's so bad in shorts where they just stare and like laugh for a second at the video or whatever. But especially for Asmongold, he turns a 20-minute video into a 60-minute video. And honestly, I wish he would react to some of my content. You know how much exposure that would get me? That'd be fucking awesome. So I guess it really just depends on the perspective you have from it, but I think Asmongold is one of the least problematic when it comes to stealing content because him and his chat talk about the topic so much that it's basically 2 extra videos on top of the original one. But I definitely see where they're coming from. And yeah, it is a big issue on YouTube. Asmongold used the R slur in a recent video title. Twitter is actually retarded. Man, that's a good idea. I need to do that. Are we supposed to be shocked? Nope, just reporting the news of this bigot's actions. It isn't news people still use ableist slurs. I'm going to go on a limb and say that most people don't hold them to the same standard as racial slurs. That is to say, you're much more likely to see them come up in conversation than a racial slur, speaking from experience. As you guys know, I say retard all the time, so I couldn't give less of a shit. And I think it's one of those words that transcends its meaning. As in, people don't actually think of like autistic people or mentally handicapped people when they say it. It's just another word for stupid, you know? But maybe I'm just a retard. This guy unironically said that Metal Gear has never been political and is pissed that people still remember what the games are about. I'd be shocked if he wasn't ableist. A game about shadow government playing democracy and a group of veteran soldiers opposed to the institutions that left them scarred is political? Now, I think people start to become very reductive when they start saying things like, everything is political, or this game is political and it wasn't a problem in the past. But I think the true issue is how lazy it's become. And the older games that did make critiques or satire about the issue at the time didn't put that above the actual gameplay itself. And a lot of the times the critiques were actually multifaceted and interesting versus what we have today, where we have to make characters ugly because it would make some people feel bad. H-Bomber Guy makes fun of Asmongold finding a KFC receipt from 2008 and using it as a reason to be political. This is a receipt from when I went to KFC in 2008. If Kamala really cares about me, what is she doing to bring back these prices? Holy shit. These are some good ass prices, but I think this is a joke. This is a joke. How can you not see this as a joke? It looks like Redditors are discovering the internet. 13k upvotes. He neglected to clean his room for at least 16 years? Damn right, baby. But this is kind of crazy because if I neglect to clean my room for 16 hours, it starts to become a fucking rat sty. He said he used a dead rat cooking in the sunlight on his windowsills as an alarm clock. Now, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I think he is embellishing this story quite a bit. I know, a crazy thought. But just the idea of it is funny enough on its own and quite poetic if you ask me. Never forget Mudahar's statement on Asmongold's house, it's not a crack house, it's a crack home. I guess a Twitch ban was actually beneficial for once. Yeah, so when is Hassan Piker's ban? Did that ever happen? I can't remember. But I love the Some Ordinary Gamer W here. Found this hilarious for some reason. I do not have beef with Asmongold. No hate to him. I don't watch his content. I just find it funny that he took someone else's content and is reacting to it and simultaneously has a thumbnail that says, "We'll steal your work, okay?" AKA stealing that same thumbnail and just adding his face to it. Yeah, but this video is 11 minutes. And this video is 36 minutes. And like I said, Asmongold is in a unique position where his audience is so large and so diverse that him reacting to a video actually does get it a lot more attention, and whatever creator he's reacting to. So like I said, please, Asmongold, react to my video, please. And he got more views and less time. Seriously, fuck people who do this. You know, now I'm curious, how much did it have before he uploaded his video? Because if it was at like 100,000, Asmongold actually did him a huge favor. The internet moves so fast that honestly, any video like this or like mine will just get lost to time at some point. And that point is usually like only a week or two. Ah shit, here we go. Destiny defends Asmongold's take on Israel-Palestine on Twitter and says Twitch is hypocritical for not banning Hassan, which is true. Oh god, and here are the memes. Is this Destiny's redemption arc for what he said about that firefighter at the Trump rally? Nah, this probably ain't gonna save him. Reasonable position no one wants to say out loud. Ah yes, the classic alt-right Nazi delusion that everyone agrees with us. They're just keeping quiet about it. How is this exclusively an alt-right Nazi delusion? I see this shit on Reddit all the time. Asmongold sure takes great pride in getting canceled, huh? Bro's a fucking cancel machine. When's my time again? Come on Reddit, show me what you got. Asmongold when some one follower account on Twitter says they dislike him. Oh my god, dude. I'm not even gonna read this shit out loud. I already read it in my head, but it's so cringe that I don't even want to say it. What are we on, r/fucking comics again? And guess what, boys? We are back on the subreddit that actually made a post about me The YouTube comments under the Asmon apology today. Oh god, PDF file age are just a normalize. Check about me number. Normalize just because it is illegal doesn't mean it is morally wrong. Holy shit, this got 9 likes. But also, this is like very clearly a bot. Have we just never been on the internet before? Innuendo Studios said one of the core tenets of a fascist mindset is to never play defense, in case you wondered where the never apologize thing came from. Oh yeah, guys, it couldn't possibly have any other meaning than just being a fascist mindset. It's not like people lie about you on the internet or anything, ever. Oh look, we have a voice of reason. To be fair, the PDF comments are made by bots. They've infested every big channel. It's particularly bad on Critical's channel, and has been for over a year now. This is the power of using your brain, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to it. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave it on that, and if you liked the video, like, comment, and subscribe. And check out my description for all my links. And if you want me to see who Reddit hates next, leave that down in the comments too. But without further ado, on to our patrons. Thank you to our base gods, XX Schisms XX, and thank you to our base legends, Kada, Yoru Imiya, and Triple X Medic, and thank you to our super base, Shadow Dial, Devin Dekron, Contranock, Redzi, Aziz Deglee, Pim Tool, Joseph Miller, Zach Orange, and Peef Rimgar. And thank you to our base certified Crowbon, Joker Gaming, Nathan Quinn, Matthew M, Duop Diggy, Blom Green, Tom, Matthew Armstrong, Thomas Lehman, Rezu Jordan, Arcturus 51, Worm, Serbian Sickle 92, Terray, Turkey Dog, Easy Joe, Levy Velasco, Crow Eater 1836, Filler, Hilday, Joe Billy, Crocodilus, Wes, Snidler, Easy Joe, and Ka Ghosted. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.